Hello, everybody. So, how's everyone doing? Gotta wait 2 weeks for that, so. I don't know how to get empty soul gems, so I don't know what to do about that. I don't have Nightshade. I could try to use this, try to do this, sneak into the castle. In fact, I'm going to do this, I think. Why not, right? This is Cheydinal, right? No, it's in Leyawiin. Okay, so I gotta sneak into the castle. I don't know how to do that exactly. So I go in here, right? And there's an objective marker that appears to be in here. But I can't open this door. We can try to get in through the basement. That's my next thought. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really any way from here. So what I need to do is I need to find a way into here. It's in this zone. So, yeah. The problem is, anywhere I go, does not bring me where I need to be, right? So if I can't open that door, how do I get in? Thinking maybe there's like a way to drop in or something. That's what I don't get. I think I'm just locked out of this quest. I don't know how to do it, that's the thing.
Hold on. This is dinner. No. This is important to the...
I can't even bribe the guy, so... My only thought is I might have to dress up fancy for this to work, right? Then what the hell do I wear? I'm gonna try one thing, and then if it doesn't work, I'm dropping this quest and just not doing it. I'm gonna try to see if I can go buy some nicer clothing. Or not buy, but I think I have some in my house. I mean, my armor looks pretty fucking fancy, I gotta say, but I guess you don't really wear armor to a party, do you?
We need someone else to play the Blake.
Huh? What? You don't want me playing the game anymore?
Picks up Blake again.
So this is like kind of a nice outfit, right? Do you think they'll let me in like this? I'm ideally trying not to use guides too much, you know?
I suppose.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Thank God for rain.
Nightbow song requests are running. Type. Song request song to play something. Jacob once said, Artemis fucked up good.
What are you doing here? Yes, I don't remember. Don't know your dress for it, but you seem like a really good sort. I'll let you. It better not regret this.
Alright. Cool. Now I'm gonna get a quick save so that I don't have to deal with doing that again. What exactly is my quest from here? Ah, fuck, it doesn't tell me. Hello.
I understand that data erosion has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset area.
Jacob once said, notice me, Senpai Blake.
Greetings to you. Any friend of Martin's is a friend of mine. How can I help you? Farewell. Well met.
No, not you.
Everyone's talking about the victory over Miriam's Dagon. I can hardly believe that the Great Oblivion crisis is over.
Yeah, I did do that. You're welcome.
Jacob is like Monica from DDLC.
How can I help you? Good day. Everyone's talking about the victory over... Good day.
Good day. Take care.
Okay, now what is my quest, though? I forgot.
I am Lenore, Lady Leyland's chaplain and chief advisor. I assist her ladyship so that her enlightened policies might achieve the greatest possible influence on affairs of Leyland. Leyland is in a state of transition. It has long been a respected capital, making moderate cultural and economic contributions to the empire. However, Leyland must
Oh my god.
What?
trade and
What's up, chat? I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out what I was doing, so I didn't really process the last couple things you said.
But that would be offensive to toads.
Damn.
What's really happened in the temple? What happened to Martin? Was the fiery dragon really Akatosh?
Yeah. It sure was. I watched it happen. Well,
Well, what's new with you? I ran across a couple of the mud crabs.
Clever, right one.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Take care.
You too.
Head down now.
What's really happened to him? What happened to Martin? Was the fiery dragon really Akatosh?
I hear you.
You're occupied one
Evening.
Hail!
Good evening. What's new with you?
I heard people say they ran into goblins around here.
I'm not actually sure what the quest wants me to do.
Those things.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Take care.
Oh. I have a spell I have to cast.
You're a fit one. And running along.
I forgot because it's been a while since I got this quest.
That would be entertaining.
Greetings. What exactly do you require?
My actions. Schemes for stolen goods. To pay your fine. Talk to the law.
Huh.
Then pay with your
Did that complete the quest? Why? Where did all my armor go? Huh. Interesting.
Much more dangerous.
What will this actually accomplish?
How can I help?
Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
I don't understand.
I already did, Nightboat.
Huh?
My actions.
So Sanguine just gets me arrested no matter what I do.
It told me to subscribe.
I don't want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Chat, you know what I'm saying?
That's great.
Tidings, citizen.
What if I do this, and then I immediately leave?
You're
All of
under
my armor
arrest.
went away. I think it's stark reality that's causing my armor to go away. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I've got a better plan.
That's
See,
great.
here's the thing, chat. Normally, I would want to simply play out the effects of what I've
You're
done.
under arrest for being a member of the Jacob Cartel.
suffer the consequences of my actions, right? That's fair. I think that should be the way to play the game. However, this is literally required of me for the quest, right? Which means, typically, because I like to roleplay, I wouldn't do this quest. But I also happen to know that this quest is required for one of the DLCs. So, this is stupid. And my entire inventory is gone again. This game's dumb. This entire quest is stupid.
Why is Blake not wearing a dress?
Because the dress didn't have the best stats. Alright, we're going back to the beginning of the day. We didn't really accomplish anything today. Fuck Sanguine for not doing his damn quest. It's stupid. There is no way to do that without losing all of my shit and getting arrested. So fuck it. We're not doing it. Yeah, I've been reformed.
I'm very sad. Another
Wait,
hand
Death.
touches the beacon of Meridia.
Wrong game, thankfully. Okay, back to the list of things. Fuck this. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, fuck all of our current quests. Good. Now, why is that good? Well, because it means I can move on to what I actually wanted to do today.
How do you feel about having an American Pope?
In order to do that, give me a second. East of Brabble, near the middle of the large lake, Niven Bay. Aha! So it is. Wait, no, I want to go to... Yeah, this will be better. Alright, so I guess I need to swim out there. Now, can I drown for swimming too long? No. I can swim infinitely. Good. So we're going a little off track here, but only because I know what's going on. Oh yeah, I forgot about the murder fish.
We're gonna die from fish.
No, I'm fine. See? No fish. What the hell?
Everything is wrong. It can't be done.
Calm down. That tourist was making noises again.
I'm gonna say that to the next person who tries to. I'm gonna say that to the next random caller caller ID call I get. Can't talk now. That damn door is talking again. Okay, they're beating each other up. Please stop. Please stop killing each other.
Aren't doors supposed to be purple?
Supposed to be what?
They're supposed to be red.
Oh, yeah. No, they're supposed to be black. You have to paint them black. I'm going in.
See something funny? Type. Highlight to mark it. It will be added to a compilation in the future.
Hey, I stopped the fight.
Red.
Did I say? Oh, I did not stop the
Black
fight. In
doors
fact.
don't work.
All right. She's not here. The door will not yet open to you. Okay. Oh, alright. I just needed to listen to a bunch of dialogue, I guess. Okay. Nothing wrong here, I see. Madness of Pelagius. Man would be emperor of all Tamriel was born Thoris Pelagius Septim, a prince of the royal family of the Wayrest in Third Era 119, at the end of glorious reign of his uncle, Antiochus I. Wayrest had been showered by much preference during the years before Pelagius' birth, for King Magnus was Antiochus' favorite brother. It is hard to say when Pelagius' madness first manifests itself, for in truth, the first 10 years of his life were marked by much insanity in the land itself. When Pelagius was just over a year old, Antiochus died, and a daughter, Kintyra, assumed the throne, to the acclaim of all. Kintyra II was Pelagius' cousin, and an accomplished mystic and sorceress. If she had sufficient means to peer into the future, she would have surely fled the palace. The story of the War of the Red Diamond has been told in many other scholarly journals, but as most historians agree, Kintyra II's reign was usurped by her and Pelagius' cousin Uriel by the power of his mother, Potema, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude. The year after her coronation, Kintyra was trapped in Glenpoint and imprisoned in the Imperial dungeons there. All of Tamriel exploded into warfare as Prince Uriel took the throne as Uriel III, and High Rock, because of the imprisoned empress's presence there, was the location of some of the bloodiest battles. Pelagius' father, King Magnus, allied himself with his brother Sepphoris against the usurper emperor and brought the wrath of Uriel III and Queen Potema down on Wayrest. Pelagius, his brothers and sisters, and his mother, Uthiela, fled to the Isle of Balfira. Uthiela was of the line of Dirini, and her family manse is still located on that ancient isle even to this day. There is thankfully much written record of Pelagius' childhood in Balfira, recorded by nurses and visitors. All who met him described him as a handsome, personable boy, interested in sport, magic, and music. Even assuming diplomats' lack of candor, Pelagius seemed, if anything, a blessing for the future of the Septim dynasty. When Pelagius was 8, Sepphoris slew Uriel III at the Battle of Ichigyag, and proclaimed himself Emperor Sepphoris I. For the next 10 years of his reign, Sepphoris battled Potema. Pelagius' first battle was the Siege of Solitude, which ended with Potema's death and the final end of the war. In gratitude, Sepphoris placed Pelagius on the throne of Solitude. As king of Solitude, Pelagius' eccentricities of behavior began to be noticeable. As a favorite nephew of the emperor, a few diplomats of Solitude made critical commentary about Pelagius. For the first 2 years of his reign, Pelagius was at the very least noted for his alarming shifts in weight. 4 months after taking the throne, a diplomat for Ebonheart called Pelagius a hale and hearty soul with a heart so big it widens his waist. 5 months after that, the visiting princess of Firsthold wrote to her brother that the kings gripped my hand and it felt like I was being clutched by a skeleton. Pelagius is greatly emaciated indeed. Sepphoris never married and died childless 3 years after the Siege of Solitude. As the only surviving sibling, Pelagius' father Magnus left the throne of Waecrest and took residence at the imperial city as the Emperor Magnus I. Magnus was elderly, and Pelagius was his only living child, so the attention of Tamriel focused on Sentinel. By this time, Pelagius' eccentricities were becoming infamous. There are many legends about his acts as king of Sentinel, but few well-documented cases exist. It is known that Pelagius locked the young princes and princesses of Silvanar in his room with him, only releasing them when an unsigned declaration of war was slipped under the door. When he tore off his clothes during a speech he was giving at a local festival, his advisors apparently decided to watch him more carefully. On the order of Magnus, Pelagius was married to the beautiful heiress of an ancient dark elf noble family, Kataria Rothim. Nordic kings who marry dark elves seldom improve their popularity. There are 2 reasons most scholars give for the union. Magnus was trying to cement relations with Ebonheart, where the Rothim clan hailed. Ebonheart's neighbor, Mournhold, had been a historical ally of the Empire since the very beginning, and the royal consort of Queen Berenzia had won many battles in the War of Red Diamond. Ebonheart had a poorly kept secret of aiding Uriel III and Potema. The other reason for the marriage was more personal. Kataria was as shrewd a diplomat as she was beautiful. If any creature was capable of hiding Pelagius' madness, it was she. On the 8th of Second Seed, 3rd Era, 145, Magnus I died quietly in his sleep. Joleth, Pelagius' sister, took over the throne of Solitude, and Pelagius Kataria rode to the imperial city to be crowned emperor and empress of Tamriel. It is said that Pelagius fainted when the crown was placed on his head, but Kataria held him up so only those closest to the throne could see what had happened. Like so many Pelagius stories, this cannot be verified. Pelagius III never truly ruled with Tamriel. Kataria and the Elder Council made all the decisions, and only tried to keep Pelagius from embarrassing all. Still, stories of Pelagius III's reign exist. It is said that when the Argonian ambassador from Blackrose came to court, Pelagius insisted on speaking in all grunts and squeaks, as that was the Argonians' natural language. It is known that Pelagius was obsessed with cleanliness, and many guests reported waking up to the noise of an early morning scrub down of the imperial palace. The legend of Pelagius, while inspecting his servants' work, suddenly defecating on the floor to give them something to do, is probably apocryphal. When Pelagius began actually biting and attacking visitors to the imperial palace, it was decided to send him to a private asylum. Kataria was proclaimed regent 2 years after Pelagius took the throne. For the next 6 years, the emperor stayed in a series of institutions and asylums. Traitors to the empire have many lies to spread about this period. Whispered stories of hideous experiments and tortures performed on Pelagius have almost become accepted as fact. The noble lady Kataria became pregnant shortly after the emperor was sent away. The rumors of infidelity and even more absurd conspiracies to keep the sane emperor locked away ran amok. As Kataria proved, her pregnancy came about after a visit to her husband's cell. With no other evidence, as loyal subjects, we are bound to accept the Empress's word on the matter. Her second child, who would reign for many years as Uriel IV, was the child of her union with her consort Lariat, and publicly acknowledged as such. On a warm night in Sun's Dawn, in his 34th year, Pelagius III died after a brief fever in his cell at the Temple of Kinnereth in the Isle of Bethany. Kataria I reigned for another 46 years before passing the scepter on to the only child she had with Pelagius, Cassander. Pelagius' wild behavior has made him perversely dear to the province of his birth and death. The 2nd of Sun's Dawn, which may or may not be the anniversary of his death, records are not very clear, is celebrated as Mad Pelagius. the time when foolishness of all sorts is encouraged. And so, one of the least desirable emperors in history of the Septim Dynasty has become one of the most famous ones. Sorry, this book seemed like it would actually be interesting. I've heard a little bit about this DLC, and so I thought the lore behind it would be kind of interesting, and I wanted to actually read this one. There was a point in the beginning there when there was a lot of words, and none of it was really sticking, but now we know that this is the tale of Pelagius, this mad emperor who got sectioned off and sent to an insane asylum, and then died. And how his dark elf wife took over.
Rage.
So that's pretty interesting. Anyway, I thought that'd be interesting, so I figured I'd read it. Is it thievery to steal this? No, I'm taking it.
Yes, what can I do for you? I imagine you're here about the door.
I am, yes.
Yes, you have entered, and now you are here. Amazing. True.
That's how doors work, typically, yeah. What is this place?
You approach the Shivering Islands. Through the door behind me lies the realm of Sheol.
If you don't have a Bugatti, you don't have an opinion.
Okay, and who are you?
I am Chamber of the Lord Sheol.
I don't have a Bugatti, but you and I both have, Challengers. Does that count?
Because my Lord is to be so. Because no pain
Personally, I think those are cooler cars, and I think Tate sucks dick, so
in any day.
take that as you will.
Challenger.
I agree. Challengers are cool. I don't know if you know that, I actually got a Challenger after I left.
Blake never has a good opinion.
Damn, never? You know what? I agree with you, Cheesecake.
They entered this realm and were ill prepared. Their minds are now the property of my Lord.
Pats Blake's head. Good Blake.
They live in
Cheesecake probably has yellow Bugatti.
For you, do not know. My Lord seeks mortal to access his chamber. As for his intent to attempt to fathom the meanings of the foolish.
Well, I'm not technically immortal anymore.
His reality follows suit. You are here because you chose to enter. You will not suffer. You do wish
I would have a blue one.
your life will be none the worse for your time spent here. Or may continue onward through the door behind me. If you shall pass the gates of madness and house the Lord shall
Why did the devs put so many resources into making this guy naturally ugly?
There's choices to be made.
Because he's kind of important.
Your choices are your own. Enter or do not. Make your decision. My mother duties to justice.
But can't draw elves that don't have fetal aljo hole syndrome. Join our Discord, https://discord.gg/jnhbkggt7q.
Alright, well, I'm curious about the Sheogorath guy, so I'm gonna go through this door now. I think. Maybe?
Yes? What is it you want?
Size,
I wanna go through the door.
Sing for him. Make him feel better. Isn't she Brat from Skyrim?
Tension is almost palpable. I'm sure my Lord will be pleased, assuming you have managed to see. You want to pass through the gates of madness as well, and to let the gatekeeper. He dislikes strangers to the realm. Enjoy your stay.
Oh. Oh crap.
Cactus Blake. Most of the Daedra are nice people. They are just bound by their identity to be silly heads.
Well, Sheogorath is the big one, though. Sheogorath is the god of madness. Beautiful sky.
The Blake Experience. I remember him from Skyrim. I should have saw this coming when you read that book about the Mad Emperor.
You should have saw this coming when you saw the title of the stream. I knew it was coming, that's why I titled it that way. That's also why I was excited to do this DLC. What the fuck is this thing? Ugh. Hey, stay back. You don't want to fight me.
I'm a little slow in GL.
Okay. Nah, it's fine. I made it a subtle spoiler. Because obviously I wasn't going to just say we're going to the realm of Sheogorath today. But I wanted to have the title be a reference to it.
Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Young Bollywog. Okay.
Steven Universe jumps off a roof.
Black tar.
Big W.
Ugh. Nasty. I'm just following this path because I feel like it's going to show me things that I want to see. Fungus stalks. Okay. So yeah, Sheogorath I remember being one of the cooler
Loves black tar.
lore pieces from Skyrim. And so I was pretty excited when I found out one of the DLCs was all about Sheogorath in this game.
You should eat tar.
I should eat tar? Okay. Chat, just for you, I'm gonna eat some tar. There. You happy?
No, we're supposed to inject black tar.
Inject it, sorry. I don't have a needle. I can't really do that. What's up with this house? Nothing. Nothing's up with this house. It's just kind of a wall. Oh, hey. People. What's up, my man? Sheldon! Big Bang Theory. Can we get a Big Bang Theory? Thanks.
Spoon, lighter, needle.
Oh, this is your town. Cool. You're a little conceited, but it's not in a harmful way, so I respect it. I'm looking for the Gates of Madness.
Don't trust him. He wears pink.
Ooh, sounds fun. I'll follow you guys.
We're gonna end up like Kanye and his cousin. Run away.
They want to handle it.
Slash A oven has a use, he can tell you what it's for. Slash and Geron terrifies, but Jacob terraforms. Slash where's their leader when they need him, Blake?
Oh my god! So what's your deal? Alright, I'm not talking to you then. Yeah, how do I defeat the gatekeeper?
Don't trust the drow. Skyrim
When
belongs
somebody
to
tells
the
me don't go
Nords.
near that, it'll kill you, there's only one action I can take, logically.
May you rest in peace.
It's quick save time. Wow. We could be locked in a battle for eternal. Yeah,
You
it
have
does.
to one-shot it.
I can't one-shot it.
Nyko
I need something to
requests
cancel
are
its
running.
healing, most likely.
Type. Song request song to play something.
Alright, I yield. Alright, clearly this isn't gonna work. I gotta go talk to the people and see how I can kill this guy. Clearly I need to inject 30 kilograms of black tar heroin into his veins.
Have you tried peacefully walking around him? I foresee a future where Jacob
No.
gets shattered.
You know what? I don't want to have to walk back here when this is inevitably wrong. So I'm gonna quick save over here. But I'll tell you what. I can't simply peacefully walk around him. No, I would not. I don't like Kanye at all. Even in the slightest. I don't like him as an artist. I don't like him as a person. I would not want to sleep with him. I don't like him. So it's a pretty firm no from me. Also, I have a girlfriend.
How does Jacob get shattered?
Alright, so I
Kanye
clearly
has
can't
money.
walk around him peacefully, right? Because he has the key to the door. So, like, I'm required to defeat him. But nothing said I couldn't pickpocket him. Yeah, I probably can't. But I figure it's worth a try. One try, and nothing else really, because it's pretty obvious I need to do something else. God, why is Skyrim's sneak mechanic so fucking miserable?
You could just make him heights.
Make him what? Oh, fuck. I'm not pickpocketing his ass. That probably got me a decent amount of sneak experience, though, so actually I will just leave. I won't teleport back. I can run back pretty fast, honestly. Okay, so according to my map marker, this is the house I have to go in, so we're gonna do that. Oh. What the fuck? You know, it's probably upstairs. Yeah, it's the guy. You know, it has been a while.
Payday 2 stealth mechanics use raycast head-to-head and check for obstacles in addition to checking if you're crouching.
I played Payday 2. I didn't really get it. I didn't get what I was trying to do. I found it kind of boring because I didn't really have a goal. How do I kill the gatekeeper?
Just block the gray cast with a bucket.
Good idea. Good point.
We can get into the gardens of flesh and bone. They say the gatekeeper's magical. I don't believe it.
Stealth heists are kind of boring but lucrative.
Kill something is with the bones of its own. I can see the
Sure, I guess.
The door's locked, though. You'll pick that lock, and I'll collect the bones.
Uh-oh.
Make some arrows, and we'll kill the gatekeeper. Sound good?
Don't know if I can pick a lock,
Heists
but we'll
requires
try.
you to know how to play the game past very hard.
I'll kill things. Let's go.
Alright. This guy's chill. It's a little simple, but I never got anybody
That
killed.
is your 100% accurate guide to Payday 2.
Neither mice nor men.
I wonder what's for dinner in the morning.
I don't know. But I have a delivery coming tomorrow. A book I ordered. And I'm excited to get it because I really want to read it. Well, I say book, but it's a graphic novel.
What about Payday 2 is that Loud has higher mechanical variety than Stealth.
I do not know anything about Payday 2. I didn't like it.
Is it a book
Very
about
easy.
you?
Okay, I could probably do that. Okay, hang on. We got to do this. We gotta save
Or a
Scum the
book
door.
about Artemis?
There we go. It is not a book about Artemis. It is a book called Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. And it's basically if Dexter, the TV show, was a comic book in the art style of Berenstain Bears. Interpret that as you will. Or just Google it.
Puppet
You can see what I mean.
Books and anime.
Well, it's not an anime, and it's debatably not even a book. It's not a word book, it's a picture book.
Follow me.
Yeah, I am following you, Chief. Where are we going? Are you fucking stupid? Are you dense?
Continue on.
Yes.
Follow me.
Okay, well, you're kind of worthless. I think these are the bones. Yeah, I just have to get that. But I guess I have to kill these guys first. Why are they T-posing at me? Chat. Chat, they're trying to hug me. They're asserting their dominance.
Blake should get a book about Artemis.
I wouldn't read it. I need to be really invested in something to read it, if it's not a
One
comic.
time, I read a book about Luna.
About what? Oh, Luna? Yeah, that checks out. You would. Okay, well. All these dudes are dead. That's nice.
Should we continue?
Yeah.
Follow me.
I'm confused.